Welcome, Capricorn and Capricorn cross watchers. We have the Five of Pentacles. Capricorn. I'm kind of getting this message that, like money is the root of all evil. I feel like you were privy to, or you were able to observe somebody, it feels like they chased the almighty dollar, and I feel like they did not plan. They did not plan well. They did not plan for their future. It feels like the type of person or people that they just kind of assumed that life would always be in good times, like they would always be in high time type deal. I don't know if that makes sense, but and it's like, and now they're kind of destitute because they just kind of always thought that it would be like that. And you're looking at them thinking, they actually seem to be walking away from something that could give them a good life, but because it's not, they're kind of poo-pooing it away, if you will, because it's not the high life that they're used to. And I feel like you're looking at them like, well, they're not going to come and get a dime out of me. They better not come over here when they've got an opportunity right in front of them. I feel like to a certain extent you are expecting them to do that, though. It doesn't feel like it's been like a pattern, but it was something that one of them said offhand when they were talking about, like, it's almost like the three of you could have, or the two of you could have been having a conversation. Maybe the other person wasn't there, and they said offhand, like, yeah, and if it doesn't work out, I can always come work with you. And you were kind of like, no. And so I feel like you kind of feel like you were their backup plan. But from what I'm seeing, just what I'm seeing, okay, I don't think they do. I'm not seeing them coming around and asking you for anything, really. Why is that what's... Can we get another... Oh. Yeah. They really were living the high life at one point. And I feel like you're kind of looking at them, seeing like the values and I almost want to say it kind of feels like it's one of those, like a, how when you're on a path and it diverges, right? I feel like you're looking at it, like this seems to be kind of like a cornerstone or like a defining moment in your life, watching all of this unfold. Because I feel like you already knew that the way that they were, kind of, maybe let's say they were just like blowing through money like crazy or something like that, right? The way that they were spending was not sustainable, and you knew it. And I feel like there was a lot of anger towards them at one point in time, but I feel like when you see how far they've fallen and that they don't come to your door asking for you to fix it, I feel like there is this overwhelming compassion that comes from you, right? Like it feels like it causes you to treat people differently in almost all of your, I mean, unless they're trying to mess around, right? But it seems to make you move into this energy that's very like compassionate and charitable, more so than you would be normally, right? It's like, instead of looking at business deals as, just math problems, if you will, like dollars and cents. I feel like you're looking at it like, what do you want to invest in? What do you, it's not just about money, right? Like you're looking at, and not that it was before, it's, that's not at all what the message is here. It's more that you're looking at it like, um, what is it that you're investing your time and your energy and a part of yourself into? Because I feel like you don't want to be stuck in a situation where, um, you know, there was a certain amount of like tolerance for bad behavior in the relationship because the money was, you know, the champagne was flowing, so to speak. And so I feel like you're looking at things like there are certain people that you didn't pay attention to before, not that you were ignoring them, but that weren't really on your radar. And I feel like those sorts of people are starting to, um, they seem to shine a little bit more. There's something about the air around them that seems to be, um, there seems to be like a lot of enjoyment that you get out of it. It's almost like you, um, it seems to make you slow down and value certain things more than you would have in the past, right? It's almost like, let's say, for example, these two are kind of, you know, whatever happened and they were very careless and they didn't take time to build relationships with, you know, people. And so I feel like you're, not that anyone, I'm not feeling that anyone in your circle or even like at your work was particularly disloyal, but I feel like there's something really different about the way that you start interacting with people that, not that you didn't care before, but it seems like there's a genuine something coming from you that makes people just want to be around you. And I feel like before, um, maybe they wanted to be around you then, but it wasn't something that was any of your concern. Like it wasn't, you weren't doing things so that people would be around you. And I feel like that's not really what you're doing it for anymore. It feels more that you're doing it, um, because you want to value good people and you want to be, not that you didn't before, but you want to be very intentional about doing it now, right? Like it feels like there's somebody that has been, let's say, for example, this is just the example that I'm seeing, so bear with me, right? So let's say you work in an office and you have an administrative assistant. And so I feel like you're looking at it like, um, you know, this person has been with me for this long, and you're kind of looking at them like seeing the beauty in what would otherwise be perceived as ordinary. And it feels like it's almost like this whole new world opens up, right? Like colors are brighter and smells are, um, more decadent. It just feels like, uh, something about this whole experience seems to unlock something in you, um, that makes you enjoy life more. Whoop. I was about to say, why is this what's coming through? So we have the Ten of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles with the star at the bottom. Here's the thing, Capricorn. I feel like at one point in time, you may have been, um, how do I say this? You may have been very focused on attaining this goal or making this money or this, like, right, like very tangible things. And I feel like, and now you seem to be in a position where those things, like you're still going to be working towards those things, but the personal relationships that you have with people around you, um, and getting to know people seems to be something that is much higher on your priority list. So Capricorn, I think I'll leave it there. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we will see you on the next one. Much love. Bye.